Hello everyone, welcome you all for Startup Bytes. My name is Gunishegran. I'm a startup coach and the author of the book Startup Recipe. In this Startup Bytes, what we are going to do is we are going to learn from a lot of new initiatives by existing entrepreneurs as well as new entrepreneurs. And in that case, we have Ramya Arun who have a new initiative helping kids of 6 to 16 years on developing their public speaking skills and leadership skills. Ramya, you have done a lot of corporate workshops and you have done a lot of keynotes for schools, but what made you to start doing something for kids of this age, that is 6 to 15?
Oh, lovely question. Welcome to all the viewers here. Thank you so much for watching this and something amazing that Guna is doing. Well, the question that you asked, let me tell you, this was something that I started off with a very personal, approach, because this lockdown started and my daughter, who is around 6 years old, she was not having anything to do productively, and I could see she was binge watching mobile phones. There was a lot of unhealthy behavior. So I thought this has to be tackled by doing something more productive, and that's how I started off by training her at home. And then when I just thought about it, I thought that yes, many other parents would actually look at this as a big problem. During the lockdown when the kids are stuck at home. So I thought, why not let's take this opportunity to help children, develop themselves. So I'm currently on a mission on helping 1 million children grow with an entrepreneur mindset. And to start off with, I thought public speaking is the first thing that I should begin with, because that sets a person with a complete self confidence.
Okay.
So that's about it.
Why do you think public speaking skills is the most important skill for kids today? Why do you think that so strongly, like this is one important skill? According to you, why it is so important?
Yes, that's a very good question. Well, as I told you, setting up a child for entrepreneur mindset, the first and foremost, the most important thing is to have a self-belief, a self-confidence. And all these things cannot be just taught as, a vague topics. So public speaking skills, when we train children to inculcate, so that there's a level of confidence, there's a level of self-esteem that they build in themselves when they start to equip themselves to speak confidently, speak out their word, their mind, and able to communicate with the community, with their surroundings. So when they set up themselves for a self-confident way of approaching anything, so that sets them up for becoming an entrepreneurial mindset at the small age itself. And that's my whole thing. I feel it's very important for children to inculcate this, because when we see even adults have public speaking inhibitions, so when we set this up in a very young age, it can work very well for them when they grow up.
Yeah, I agree to that. Public speaking skills can definitely help anyone, not only for kids. But usually, kids are very comfortable with their family members, and when some stranger comes, a relative comes, they're not so comfortable. And when they're outside, they have a lot of fear when they have to talk to someone. But how do you help them overcome this fear of public speaking, because they're going to talk in front of someone either online or offline? So how are you helping them?
Absolutely right. You're totally right on this. Yes, children are very comfortable at home with their circle. So how I help children, I don't help them just to eradicate their fear totally from their mind. I first and foremost help them to identify the reason behind their fear. So when I ask them in the sessions about what is causing their fear, they say, I'm shy, I'm nervous. So all these are not the answers. The answers are, why are they shy? Why are they nervous? It is very commonly said that public speaking is the topmost fear, even more dreadful than death. But I tell you that public speaking itself is not the fear. The fear is the consequence of being judged. The consequence of being, what is the possibility of me failing when I talk? What is the possibility of me being judged by people around me? That is the main cause of fear. When I actually explore and help people identify, the children themselves finally say, yes, this is what it is. I'm scared about what people will think about me. So I totally insist on the fact that you are what you think about you and not the others think about you. So when I set this up for children, they become super confident, like, yes, this is exactly an eye-opening thing for them. And in the day one of my 5-day session itself, they get their fear out of their minds. And that sets them up to learn the skills for public speaking.
Okay, super, Ramya. You just mentioned that 5-day workshop. When is the next workshop coming up, so that people who are watching this can actually send their kids to that workshop to help empower their kids to just be good in public speaking, entrepreneur mindset, etc. So when is that coming up?
Yes, yes, yes. Well, I do this on almost a weekly basis, but the next session that's coming up is on 28th of September. It's an evening 5 to 6 session. So every day for 5 days, it's a 1 hour session that I have with the children live, so that they're able to actually, face me, help. I'm able to give them a particular feedback in the session. After they attend the session, they come back with assignments in my WhatsApp group, and each and every child gets a feedback from me of what is their area of improvements and how they have performed, how they are upgrading themselves. It's a beautiful journey that the children go through in the 5 days.
Absolutely, absolutely. And once they go through this 5 days, so what are the core benefits kids will actually get? What kind of difference parents can see in them when they go through this course? What is that the outcome will be from this course for any kids who are attending it?
Totally, yes. So I get amazing feedbacks from parents. They give me a call and they actually message me saying that thank you so much. In just a matter of 5 days, I really did not expect my child to, become so confident. And I even had a parent who called me up and said, you know what, ma'am, some guests came over and my child who never mingles with people suddenly came up and started speaking with all the formula that we have taught them. So I teach them about, how to use a hexa voice formula. There are 6 ways to use your voice, and how to use your 4-step body language process. And all these things at a young age, when they are inculcated, they grow up to be a super confident individual. So from inside, I put them into a process of becoming more confident and fearless. And from the outside, I help them to say that, to believe that when they start using a body language, there's a physical way of boosting their confidence as well. So even if they are nervous from within, when they start using their body language, that boosts their confidence level by itself. So it's a two-way mindset I use to work with, an inside and outside. And I have exceptional feedbacks coming up from parents, which gives me immense satisfaction. So totally, a child is grown as a confident and an extremely amazing public speaker towards the end of the 5-day workshop.
Awesome,
And
awesome.
yes, something I wanted to mention. This is the world's first gaming-based workshop wherein I put them through a process of a game wherein each of them wants to win awards, medals, trophies, and badges. Wherein for every level that they win, they are able to claim an award and they are able to display with pride. So it's completely a fun way of learning instead of just a monotonous one to many learning.
Absolutely. If it is going to be something kind of a game, then kids are going to absolutely love it. No doubt about that. And Ramya, I started doing training and coaching in the year of 2022. And that's when I got an opportunity and slowly evolved. But I wish I had something like this when I was in my 6 or 7 years, so that I could have started early so that I can help more people as well. So thank you for this nice initiative with which you are helping kids at the early age to actually build their self-confidence and to come out and talk in public. And public speaking is more about like helping others as well, because whenever we have when we know something, we're going to teach it to others, share it with others, and these kids will definitely share a lot of good information with outside, and that's going to definitely help a lot more people. So thank you for this initiative, and thank you for joining me in this Startup Bytes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Guna, for the opportunity, and thanks for calling me in here. And it's a pleasure to be on your Startup Bytes show. You're doing an amazing job helping people start up there.
Thank you everyone for watching this Startup Bytes. I will come with next new initiative with one another aspiring entrepreneur or an entrepreneur with this Startup Bytes show. See you. Thank you very much.